Hi everyone, I'm Dru, the co-founder of Survivor Alliance, and we're here for day 14. I think we missed a day, so it should be day 15, but we're on day 14 of the 21 days of self-care, and I'm here with my boyfriend Aaron.
Hello.
Today we're going to talk about, supporting your loved ones when they're going through a hard time, and how to be a good ally and a good supporter of those when they're having a tough time. And so I'm going to start by saying, first of all, I think I can speak for both Asalee and I safely in saying that this past month has been really hard for us both, and just in terms of just taking care of ourselves and just we've both been feeling very overwhelmed by everything that's going on and just really tired. And so, like today, for example, I took a much needed day off and we hung out and did some of our own things because that is very much needed. But Aaron has been so great in just supporting me. We've been together for a while now, and just supporting me as I've been dealing with all the things that come up in this whole, first of all, just dealing with my own traumas, and then not only dealing with them, but then dealing with them as I'm starting this business and starting this whole community. And so that is also another trying thing. And so Aaron, what has been your experience through this?
Well, mostly my experience has been to mostly take everything in and listen. It's a different life experience than I have, and it's been very eye-opening and very hard to listen to at times, but all I can do is be supportive and listen and try and tell Dru to do what she wants to do and be the best at what she can, and to just live life how she wants. And that's how I'd want to be told to do things if I was in a tough situation. So I try and just be a good reflection and help her do what she wants and be supportive of that.
Yeah, Aaron's really good about that, and just listening. But more than just that, I struggle a lot with my own self-care. Even though we are here preaching about how self-care is so great, that doesn't mean that Asalee and I have it all figured out. I definitely struggle a lot with just taking care of myself, with eating and things like that. And Aaron has been very good about advocating for that for me and making sure that I take just basic care of myself. And so maybe what have been some things that you have done?
Well, it's always very important to eat throughout the day. You need energy. Otherwise, you're not going to make good decisions, and you're going to have bad thoughts in your head, because everything starts with your mind and your body are connected. And if you're not putting fuel into it, it's going to lead you astray. So make sure you eat, make sure you stay hydrated. The little things in life go a long way, and that's what I try and preach to Dru. Take care of yourself, brush your teeth, take a shower. Little things, they help. They're all little building blocks in your life that'll help you stay on track and maybe seek that sense of normalcy or whatever you're looking for. It'll help, that's, and it helps you just be a regular human,
Yeah,
and
totally.
It feels good.
Yeah, Aaron will not only remind me to, have you eaten today, but will bring me food, or whether that's fruits or veggies, or bringing dinner, or advocating that we cook dinner, things like that. There's a lot of days I really don't feel like it, and Aaron will make sure that I do, because he's a great person and understands, like he was just saying, understands how important it is to feed yourself, and how just that is such a small thing is so just important to maintaining yourself and who you are. But not only that, Aaron's really great about advocating going in nature, or just taking time for yourself and things like that. Do you want to talk about that a little bit more?
Well, if you have anything you love to do, passions, pastimes, please go ahead and do them. It'll make your life a lot better. I like to do weightlifting and running and riding my bike, so I always make sure to get a little bit of that in every week. Even if I'm tired or I'm busy, I try and push myself and go to the edge and really make every day a building block in my life to become stronger, better, smarter, and really try and like improve myself because it feels good. And I've been in states where it's hard to do that, and you're sad, and you don't want to, and you don't want to go outside, and you don't want to be part of anything. You just want to be alone. But getting out there and doing it is gonna just change your life, and it's gonna make you feel a lot better. So I always advise just getting out, doing something different, and meeting new people. Anything, just go experience life. Don't close yourself off.
Mm-hmm. And so it's like, what we're really getting at here is with today is in supporting someone through their own hard times. It's really not that hard, guys.
Yeah.
Everybody, people go through a lot in their lives, and sometimes that makes us uncomfortable to talk about it and to deal with it. But there's, you can't change what happens to those around you, but you can support them as they're healing from it. And that comes down to listening to them, helping them, take care of those basic things, making sure that they're eating well, or getting out in nature, doing that like athletic activity or things like that just make you feel like a basic human. And, if you're supporting someone right now who's going through a lot, that's all you need to do. And don't ask, like when you're talking to them, don't ask them all these prying judgmental questions. Just be there to listen and be a sounding board and reaffirm what they're going through and their own, validate their feelings by, like saying things like, you're not alone, or what are some other things? Like, you're not alone, or these feelings are completely normal, or it'll get, I'm here for you, things like that. That's all it comes down to. Yeah. It's the little things that really matter. So, yeah, I guess that's what we have for you today. Just trying to be there for everyone. And also, I think what you were saying about the things you do for yourself, if you are supporting someone, it's really important that you still maintain your own self-care activities and take care of yourself in that. And
don't lose yourself in somebody else. Just support yourself, support your friends, support your family, support your community, and the world will be a better place.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about how you can't give from an empty hand, and we've been talking about that predominantly from the sense of being a survivor and healing, but I mean, especially if you're supporting someone, it's really important that you're taking care of yourself and setting boundaries. And that's something we've worked through a lot of, setting boundaries of like, I need a lot of time for myself, and saying that to Aaron and talking to him about that has been very important to us, like maintaining a healthy relationship, because otherwise you can generate like resentment for like, you crossed my boundary and you came over when like I didn't want you to, and then growing that resentment when that isn't even really, that was my own fault for not setting that boundary. And
just communicate.
Yeah, communicate. And Aaron's been really good about that, and I'm getting better about that, about doing those things we need for ourselves before we come together, because that's how we maintain a relationship when things are really hard, which they have been. So we're getting through it. And so that is all we have for you today, of taking care of yourself when you are taking care of someone else. And if you want more help with that, consider ordering one of our self-care kits. We're doing that through our crowdfunding campaign. There's only 1 week left, so if you want to pre-order now and help us bring this more off the ground, your contributions now are really beneficial. And those self-care kits are going to be awesome, where you can get all these essentials delivered to your door every month, like journals, candles, body care, snack items, things like that. So really cool, really excited to bring it to you, and order one to help your self-care. And in the meantime, do the things we discussed to support yourself and support those in your life when they're going through hard times. And we'll be back tomorrow for day 15, and until then,
thank you guys, we love you.
Bye everyone.